You're listening to the Not So Black and White Real Estate Podcast with your hosts, Sir Colin Campbell and Gary A. McGowan.
Good afternoon. It's your host, Sir Colin Campbell, here with Gary A. McGowan, and you're tuned into the Not So Black and White Real Estate Podcast, the best podcast in the industry. We have a co-host today, none other, the legendary Kirby Chan.
Kirby Chan, the crowd's going nuts, by the way.
Yeah.
Thank you, everybody. Crowd's going nuts.
What's going on, my friend? Why are you here?
I'm here to interview the famous Black and White Real Estate Podcast
Okay.
because I am going to family reunion, Keller Williams family reunion.
Yeah,
And I want to interview you guys. And have you guys been to family reunion?
absolutely.
Yes.
How many times? Remember?
I went to family reunion my second year in the business, and I haven't missed one since.
Wow. Okay. So that's like 6 times, 7 times. Yeah.
Sure.
Okay. Can't remember.
672 times. I've been a few times, and family reunion, mega camp, all of that kind of stuff. But family reunion is,
My favorite.
yeah, it's special.
Yeah.
It's special.
Tell me why. What's so special about family reunion? Why do you go every year, though? Is 1 year enough?
I'll go first, and then
Okay.
I think for me it's connecting with big thinkers. It's looking at the industry best and brightest, the greatest that the industry has to offer, networking with them, learning from them, and just coming back to my business and just making tiny tweaks. And I think every time I go to a family reunion, sometimes I just come back to my business and implement one thing. And that one thing has allowed me to generate an extra 100,000, an extra 200,000. Last year, it helped us generate an extra 250,000 in GCI.
Yeah, one of the family reunions I went to might have been the first one I went to. I'm sitting there listening, and I'm in one of the breakout sessions, and you talk about the one thing. This is the one thing for me. It taught me that we all have above board and below board, meaning we all kind of set where our priorities are, and more importantly, the word that I was searching for, was standard. And if we're running teams or partnerships, you're either above that standard or below that standard. If you're below it, you're not with us. Yes. And I had to go there and hear it down there, because at the time I was allowing those standards to drop, which meant our standard dropped. And it was life-changing for us, because we implemented that standard again of what we started at. And I don't know if I would have learned it in anywhere else, because there's a room of like 3,000 people, and we all kind of had that same aha moment at the same time. And these are not only are they top producers, but these are also agents that are on teams as well, knowing I've got to live up to what I said I was going to live up to.
Absolutely.
Right. And I don't know if you'd have that same, I don't know if it would have had the same impact for me. Of course, the student always shows up when they're ready, right?
And that is funny you say that, because that is exactly the quote I have in mind. At the same time you said it, it came to mind. You know, when the student is ready, the teacher will appear. And because who knows, you could have heard that 5 times before, but you had to be that place at that time in that circumstance to make you decide, when I go back to my team, I'm gonna raise the level of. We're gonna raise our standards, and I'm no longer gonna settle for mediocrity.
Yeah.
So what I'm hearing from you two is that you're going to family reunion. You're rubbing shoulders with.
We're elephant bumping, according to Warren Buffett. You know, the best of the best. That's what he calls it, elephant bumping.
And it gives me a quote that pops in my mind is iron sharpens iron.
Yes.
Right? And in real estate, it's a very lonely game when we work alone. And when you're with a room of top producers, there's no way that you aren't going to pick up one thing. I'm just thinking, right?
Absolutely.
Maybe there's 1,000 things. I think there's that one thing that when you focus on, is that when you bring it back to your business, it's going to expand your business.
Yep.
Amazing. So I've been to family reunion in the United States. I've been to family reunion in South Africa. And the world family reunions are very, very much like the family reunions in America. And they have Lots of great ideas. You got all the top producers out there, and it's that one thing that you go and take it, you learn it, you take it, and implement it. And that's what I've did at every family reunion. Was what's that one theme that I want to go learn? I kept it in my pocket, and when I go there, that's my intention. I learn that one thing. I come back and I implement it.
And like you rightfully said, Kirby, when most of the times before I go to family reunion, I know what I'm looking for. So in some cases I don't get it, but I get something else. Yeah. But I'm going with the intention to come back with, X. Or all my breakout sessions are going to be around team building. It's going to be around hiring the right admin. It's going to be about putting in systems. So I decide that ahead of time. So when I'm there, I'm actively searching for that information.
Yeah, that's true. The first time I went, somebody had asked me, "So what's going to be your theme?" Like, what are you talking about? I'm going to family reunion. I'm going to go to the breakout sessions. We're going to have a good time. And okay, so I went with a theme, but it wasn't until I was there and experiencing it that, oh my gosh, do I ever need an agenda for this thing? Because there is a course of action that you can follow through family reunion, because there's so many different opportunities and different sessions to go sit in, and top producers to go listen from, and coaches to go listen to, that you can set yourself up for A, failure pretty easily because you don't have an agenda. But B, most importantly, is the success from it. Yep. And if you don't have that one thing that you're going to go learn, you can be, it's like the shotgun approach. You'd be all over the place. But if you go get that one thing, you can nail it.
Yep.
Beautiful. And if someone's one thing to go to family reunion was to learn, let's say, command or Facebook marketing, how are they going to learn that? Who can they learn that from?
They got to seek out people like you, my man.
Yeah.
A loaded question.
Yeah.
I know. Like, it's not Colin. It's not me.
It's certainly not me. Right? Search for your Kirby Chans in whichever country you're in. If you're in Canada, it's Kirby Chan. Or look for our tech ambassador. Yeah. Look for our Gilles Leplore. What's his position?
Yeah, that guy.
That guy.
Look for the top tech guy in your country.
Yeah.
Kirby's keep pointing at him.
Yeah, Kirby too.
Reach out to Kirby. Kirby Digital. There you go. Cool.
And so I just want to ask you one thing. Last thing is, what have you learned at my session, in my breakout session?
The power of how social media can be used, and more importantly, align yourself with the people that know how to use it. Because it can be so powerful. I don't know how many hundreds of thousands of dollars I've made through social media, but if I didn't have somebody like Kirby to bounce ideas off of, or to use Kirby, I would have been at a loss for sure.
Absolutely. And you've gotten this knowledge from family reunion as well, right?
Definitely, yeah.
Yeah, because you became that tech guy after you've gone to family reunion, and you decided this is the area that I want to develop
niche.
in. Yeah, and this is my niche. Yes. And you've done that, and you're known around Canada and the world now.
Yes.
You're world renowned. Wow.
World renowned. Kirby Chan, Digital.
Now I'm world renowned that I'm on the real estate podcast.
You can't even say it right.
The black and white.
The not so black and white real estate podcast.
The not so black and white real estate podcast.
There you go.
Awesome. Thank you guys.
Finally.
Thank you guys. We're going to send this out to family reunion. We're going to send this out to KW offices, right? We're going to get more people to go to family reunion and reap the benefits, right? Why keep it a secret?
Absolutely.
Right?
For anyone who is considering going to family reunion, you're not sure what it's about, make the investment. It's definitely worthwhile because you're going to be networking and learning from some of the best in the industry.
Beautiful.
Why not?
Why not?
So Keller Williams USA.
Yes.
We have Keller Williams Canada. There's
Keller
family reunion in
South Africa. Family reunion in
France,
Portugal.
France, Mexico.
Yes.
Also Romania.
Yeah.
So family reunion is popping up in Keller Williams worldwide. I'm so proud of that. So if there's one near you, fly there, go there. We go there every year. Thank you, everybody.
Did we